Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I am Nicole. I live here in India, and I've lived here for a very long time. A good portion of that I've been able to live with next to or very close by my very good friend Laurence.
Hello.
And she is here tonight to help me give a reaction to a illegal street food video. Now, we've done a couple of reactions to this guy. He's done some street food videos with the Chennai.
Mhm.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah,
And now this is about illegal street food in India. Now, I think it's illegal where they are when they're filming it, but it might be illegal in other places. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this is about illegal street food.
In this
Oh, I forgot. If you haven't already, please give a like, please give a subscribe. It helps me grow my channel and I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Let's go.
Episode. Get ready for the culinary exploration into the forbidden realm of Indian cuisine, the taboo, the outlawed, the street foods that could land you in jail. But before all that, let's back up. In the mosaic of Indian cultures, food isn't all just about flavor.
Have people here always eaten beef?
Yes, we prefer beef and pork.
It's a passage through traditions, beliefs, and culinary contradictions.
I've heard in some states, if you are caught killing a cow, you can actually go to jail.
Forget about going to jail, some even kill those people.
Across 28 states, over 780 languages, and 2,000 plus ethnic groups, what may be a delicacy in one region of India might stir up controversy elsewhere.
This is a full singer restaurant, pork specialties.
Today we'll shine a light on the cultures that often get overlooked. Welcome to the dark side of Indian cuisine. From a forbidden meat deemed unsafe and banned across entire states,
Rabbit dishes is mostly available in toy shops only in Kerala.
to a mouth-watering stew with a protein that's been
you ever had a
rejected
rabbit
by
here?
one of India's most powerful communities.
We usually consume about 8 to 10
I mean, you're
kilos of
French,
beef
so
on a daily
I know
basis.
you've had
Get
rabbit.
ready for some of the most taboo foods in India. Right here in Kochi, Kerala. In the great saga of forbidden foods in
Again, this guy really needs to learn how to pronounce his
name.
Yeah, Kerala. Like it's Kerala, guy. Kerala, not let's please, Kerala.
India, beef is usually what comes to mind. India, being predominantly Hindu, has about 20 out of its 28 states, giving the cold shoulder to this protein. Cows and bulls hold a revered status in Hinduism, while in religions like Jainism and Buddhism, there's a tradition of respecting these animals, resulting in their non-consumption, except of course, in Kerala. In this corner of Kochi, beef gets a hall pass, showing up in delightful forms, like in our first divisive meal of the day. Say hello to the beef roll.
1905 എൻ്റെ ഗ്രാൻഡ്ഫാദറായിട്ട് തുടങ്ങി ഓരോ തലമുറയും അതിനനുസരിച്ച് മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്തിരുന്നു.
Born from Kerala's classic beef ulatiartu curry that usually sides up with the paratha bread. But here in this 117-year-old kitchen,
നമ്മളൊരു സാധാ ബേസ് റേറ്റ് ഇട്ടിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ വർഷങ്ങളായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു വിശ്വാസം ജനങ്ങൾക്ക്.
the owner thought, hey, what if we wrap the paratha around that curry? Then, boom, a brand new dish emerged, one that became viral and has been flying off the shelves for over the last 6 months. Guys, this here is the magic of rebranding. Start with maida, or white flour dough balls. Roll them out and execute a smart fold, the secret behind that incredible flakiness. After a 10-minute siesta, roll out the dough once more and throw it onto a piping hot flat top. Sprinkle a dash of ghee and flip.
Just a dash. I do love Kerala brown.
Once golden brown, stack the breads together and
So
crush
good.
for even more flakiness. Now for the pièce de résistance, beef ulartiatu curry, made from beef cubes, tons of onions, coconut milk, and a secret spice blend. Marry the two entities in wrap-like fashion and serve. The flaky, freshly baked paratha is a texture magician, crisp, layered, and as pillowy as a cloud's belly. Then you've got the beef curry, heavenly spiced beef cubes that infuse our doughy sidekick with its rich, flavorful essence. It's so good, it'll make you temporarily forget about the beef ban, until you venture beyond state lines, that is.
Would you eat this?
Probably.
Yeah, so would I. That looks good. So
In the world of Indian slaughterhouses, tales of questionable hygiene and meat-borne hazards are like urban legends. Rabbits in particular took the brunt of it, landing themselves in a sticky mess back in 2014.
2014. You were here during 2014,
Yeah.
right? Do you remember any rabbit incident?
No, do you?
I don't.
The red carded the slaughtering of rabbits, along with the likes of dogs, cats, and camels in Kerala. The rabbit ban was lifted a few years ago, but that doesn't mean that Thumper doesn't still get the side eye. So today, brace yourselves as we uncover one of the most controversial proteins in Kerala.
That's interesting. Like my mother grew up on a farm, and rabbit was a sustainable, and I mean she had 8 other siblings. There were 9 kids, 2 parents. In a family that size, they needed a sustainable protein substance. And rabbits breed so quickly, they come to maturity so quickly, and they breed so quickly that it was something that they had, often.
Yeah.
And
Same for me.
yeah. So I guess I just don't, I don't see how or why this would, I guess if there was some sort of issue with the meat or something, or that there was something that would happen in the slaughterhouse that made it bad. But I don't remember hearing anything like this.
Do you remember there was an issue with chicken and some
I think we lost it for a second.
Wow, that's
Let's see if
really
we
good.
are
I didn't think
back.
I'd like rabbit this much.
Most of the time, I had a drink in hand, and at this Kochi restaurant, it's no different. Welcome to Nettur Toddy Shop, where the drinks flow as freely as the stories from its 50-year-old walls.
Rabbit roast or rabbit dishes is mostly available in toddy shops only in Kerala.
Toddy
That's why
shops.
to taste the rabbit, people come to toddy shop.
I guess
Begin
that's
by
why I've
adding
never
diced up
seen it.
rabbit
I've
meat
never been
into a
to a
pan.
proper
Add
toddy
water and
shop in
spice it up with
Kerala.
turmeric powder, salt, red chili powder, minced garlic, and mustard oil. Let everything cook for 10 minutes before adding dry chili powder, more salt, ginger garlic paste, sauteed onions, black
lot of
pepper, and
chili.
coriander powder. Let it cook for another 20 minutes until the juices evaporate. This dish just might be the reason they lifted the ban on rabbit. Because seriously, who could resist this? Especially if you're 6 drinks in. Some pieces of rabbit meat are tender and some are chewy, but both burst with wild flavors. And hey, if there's a small bone or two, consider it an unexpected crunch.
Ooh. So I think that's what would take me off this. I do not like bony curries, like the curry cut that you get from meat. Like I don't cook that. I don't make it at home. I like boneless items, boneless, chicken items, boneless, any type of meat items. I do not like having to pull out bones and eat with bones.
I have no issues with that.
Yeah,
So
no,
I would eat that.
no.
Just to keep
yeah.
things exciting.
All that work for like a tiny
You've
piece of
probably
meat.
heard tales of people who wear masks to avoid inadvertently hurting microorganisms with their breath. These individuals follow Jainism, a religion that shuns all forms of violence. They won't touch meat, onions, garlic, or even root vegetables. According to them, plucking those hurts the plant. So, our next dish is a heavy stew that is their absolute sworn enemy. Sorry guys, meat buffalo stew.
The stew is predominantly made by Syrian Christian families.
This stew is only rolled out for the big guns, like birthdays, weddings, or just the regular I need some joy in my life kind of days.
Being a coastal state, seafood has its presence in the menu, but beef also has equal number of lovers, I must say, in the city. We see anywhere between 400 and 500 customers every day. We usually consume about 8 to 10 kilos of beef on a daily basis here.
To make it, start by heating up a few spoons of coconut oil. Add whole black peppercorns, star anise, cinnamon sticks, cardamom, green chilies, fresh ginger slices, and curry leaves. Then, our first non-permissible Jain ingredient, red onions. But hold on, if you've already dipped your toes in Jainism, these next few ingredients are definitely a no-no. Add carrots, potatoes, and the infamous beef. Complete with coconut milk that will turn this into a deliciously thick stew. Then serve in a clay pot alongside appam, a traditional rice batter pancake.
Oh, it's with an appam. That just looks like the traditional stew that they do. Only they've included beef.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like,
I
you know
love
what stew
hakka.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know
Yeah.
which
Brings
stew you're
together the
talking about.
creamy, strong flavors of coconut milk with the
That just
robustness
looks
of
exactly
buffalo
like
meat,
it.
Yeah.
creating a taste that's both comforting and bold. Toss in those root vegetables, and it's a winter treat fit for a
Ones are
feast. It's the
lovely.
sort of stew that'll have you feeling pretty guilty for enjoying it way too much, especially if you're of the Jain persuasion. Let's talk about pork. It's a red flag for certain communities like Jewish, Muslim, and some Christian groups. But if you're a pork lover, this next dish will bring you to paradise.
This is a
Good.
Fulsing restaurant, the pork specialties. Because this is metropolitan city, there is no any other restaurant for pork.
This spot serves up some of the most mouth-watering pork ribs you'll ever sink your teeth into in Kerala.
Mostly Christian community is eating in pork.
This pork-centric eatery has been sparking controversy within the local Islamic community for the past 3 years, while at the same time tantalizing the taste buds of everyone else. Their star dish, giant pork ribs that keep the meat eaters coming back for more.
Every day around now going 50, 60 kilo. So many people interesting because they don't have option for preparing in house this pork ribs.
Step 1. Boil the ribs low and slow for 4 to 5 hours in turmeric-infused water. Step 2. The marinade. In a bowl, combine curd, olive oil, turmeric, onion powder, garlic powder, and sweet paprika powder. Step 3. Slather this goodness all over the boiled ribs. Step 4. Throw these saucy ribs on the grill for 15 to 20 minutes.
That looks delicious.
That took like a long time to cook.
Yep.
Brushing on more marinade for that mouth-watering glaze. Plate and sprinkle with chili flakes and fresh coriander. Then serve with a side of carrot and onion salad.
I could do without the extra chili flakes. I think it's already going to be
One
hot
bite of
enough.
these ribs will make you forget about the hotbed of debate surrounding pork in Kerala, at least temporarily. The exterior glaze is so caramelized, it's like it's trying to sweet-talk your taste buds. And that meat, super tender. It practically falls off the bone, thanks to all that lovely fat, keeping it moist and happy. Oh, and the salad? There's not too much to say about the salad. It's just here for moral support.
This guy is hilarious.
He is funny.
Rivers of clarified butter and seas of fried indulgences have caused quite a stir in Indian states like Punjab and Rajasthan, leading to a bold step, an unprecedented fast food ban to tackle the health crisis. These places must bid adieu to pizzas, burgers, and fizzy drinks in and around schools. While it might seem like a tragedy for my junk food-loving American soul, Kerala has come to the rescue. Welcome to the Grill Lab.
Wait. Is there a ban of junk food in certain places next to schools? Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't. But that's proper to Kerala, he's saying.
No, he said
You
it,
know,
Kerala's.
no. He said something about North India.
Yeah, I think
Somewhere
maybe
in North India.
That's interesting. I had not heard that. I mean, I know that you can't sell certain things like cigarettes, alcohol within
Yeah.
a certain distance of a
Distance, yeah.
school, but I had not heard of junk food or what they
That's-
consider to be junk food.
That's nice. Sorry.
No, I mean, is it?
Yeah.
But what's considered junk food? Chaat here is not
I
junk
don't know,
food.
but that pizza looked like a lasagna, so I want to see.
Okay, we'll start
The
again.
Zen master of fast food restaurants. And if you can't find your inner peace in this space, you might find it in their best-selling dish, the Messy Burger. It's the kind of messy that's a beautiful disaster waiting to be consumed. Kick things off by giving the burger bun a good buttery tan on the grill. While that's toasting away, introduce the star of the show, the patty. Here they use beef patties, a controversial protein in India, as we've discussed. Place a patty on the flat top and crack an egg beside it. Flip the beef, top it with pepper sauce, and a slice of cheddar cheese. Spread spicy mayo on both buns and stack our beef patty. But wait, there's more. Introduce a chicken fillet, egg washed and flour coated into hot oil and fry until it's crispy golden. Place it on the burger and unleash a cascade of toppings, basically every sauce in your cabinet. Then another slice of cheddar, the egg.
Oh,
and
okay. All those toppings, I'm not down with that. Like the beef and the chicken and the egg and the cheese, awesome. But whatever else they were like ladling on there and stuff, like that just sometimes too much is too much.
Because the beef, the chicken, and the egg is not too much already.
Well, I mean, that's already a lot. Like, I get it's
It's too
called like
much.
a messy burger, but
Base
like
sauce.
that doesn't even.
cheese sauce, and a
Oh,
sprinkle
much
of
is
crushed
what at the
nacho
end of
chips.
this?
Yeah,
Take
you don't
and serve
even-
with
doesn't
fries
even
on
look-
the side.
I'm sorry, it doesn't even look good anymore.
This creation is like an edible rebellion. The messy burger is a chaotic celebration, a wild medley of goodness crammed between two buns. If you think there's no such thing as too much of a good thing, then you've met your match.
I don't know if I'm down with that. Doesn't look good.
India is a fascinating blend of faiths and cultural quirks. Each region has its own set of culinary
Looks like you're not
restrictions,
learning
but
about that
diving into
pizza.
these forbidden zones, well, that's how you really get under the skin of this incredible place. But after exploring Kerala's most controversial street foods, it's time to select that one dish that's worth bending the rules for. Was it the taboo beef rolls, the illegal rabbit stew, the non-permissible buffalo ishtu, the haram pork ribs, or the sinful messy burger? Today's standout for me was the buffalo ishtu.
What would you go for?
The first one, maybe?
The beef roll.
Yeah.
I think I would have chosen the pork ribs and then the beef roll. That looked good. Then the stew. The messy burger was last for
No,
me. I was
yeah,
not at all
no.
interested.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Proteins is too much.
Yeah. All right, people, that's it for us. If you like the reaction, please give a like. Please give a subscribe. If you have something else you'd like to see, put it in the comments. We can't do everything, but we definitely try to get to a lot of that stuff. We like, putting out content that you want to see. So like, subscribe, and as always, we love you and bye-bye.
Bye.